Welcome to my channel. My name's Mary Kelly. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium. I've been providing personal readings face-to-face and over the telephone for my clients for over 25 years. I'm now wanting to throw the net wider and feel guided to help heal and uplift a wider audience. If the initial current situation reading resonates with you, I'll look further into messages for you and what to expect over the next 7 days. Please watch your sun sign, ascendant, moon sign and Venus for the best fit. Of course, if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell for future predictions for your sign, and like and share. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, click on my website link below. All right, lovely. So this is the first reading that I'm doing with YouTube for Sagittarius. I want to say it is an important time. Cards are already jumping, really positive. So love and relationships for the week ahead for Sagittarius. And we'll look a little bit at the powerful energies of astrology and how that's going to be affecting you. Okay, well, they're all coming out. I'm taking these. Okay. So, guidance for Aries. Dear Father, Mother God. Messages and guidance. Sorry, I do apologise. I just said Aries. Swipe that. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius. Okay, messages and guidance for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Okay, just to let you know, I'm using the Cosmic Tarot in the main part of the reading. I hope you can see the cards. I'll move them a little bit over and hope that there's not too much glare. You can see the cards okay. Obviously what I will do is I'll kind of show you the cards where necessary anyway. So first energies for you Sagittarius. You know, I always think of Sagittarius as either really, really happy or really, really miserable, and there you are at the moment. You're feeling positive, optimistic. The Six of Wands is the sun shining on you. The glyph for Jupiter on your shirt is basically saying this is a time of luck and good fortune for you. This is a time of opportunity. So you could be getting communication from a distance. You could find yourself feeling really positive, getting all problems sorted, really making progress in your life. So there's a lot of good things happening for you. However, it's not all positive, but when it comes to relationships, you know, all of these other good things that are going on in your life at the moment is making this slightly easier to deal with. The Ten of Swords is not a great energy. It's basically saying that you feel forced to make a change which is not of your choosing. So somebody's letting you down, somebody's behaviour is giving you no choice but to have to act and react in a way that you wouldn't have otherwise chosen. So, I mean, look, I would say to people, I would personally far more want to know the whole picture and to be able to make an educated decision as to how to handle something and what to do. And if I can trust somebody, you know, of course, they stay in your life. And if you can't, then you either keep them at arm's length or you let them go out of your life completely. Well, that's the energy of the Ten of Swords. So, forced changes. Okay. Do you know, a lot of the fire signs that I'm looking at the moment, you know, Four of Wands have come up for Aries in the Aries reading as being quite strong, and that's the energy for you at the moment as well. You know, this Mars in Aries retrograde is having a trine energy impact on your life. It's positive. Mars going retrograde in Aries is all about looking back at the past, looking back at past relationships, what's happened, what is preventing you from putting down roots, settling down, being happy, harmonious in a committed, settled relationship, security. So this energy is coming up for a lot of people at the moment. They've been, if you like, faffing around with people, allowing the wrong kind of behaviour. But with this Mars retrograde, everyone's recognising their worth. People are really getting clear about what they want in their lives, and they're putting the foot down. They're not putting up with anything less. So the message for you, Sagittarius, is you're in two minds at the moment. You want to put down roots. You're not sure whether you can have the committed, settled relationship you wish for with a particular person, or whether you're going to need to move on and meet someone else to get the settled relationship that you're looking for. And this is a bit more information about the person that's let you down. The King of Wands. He's quite prominent at the moment. Again, fiery energy. Fire signs are sparkly people, whether your sun's in fire, your ascendant, your moon, or other planets in your natal chart. Fire sign people are quite exciting to be around. It's never a dull moment. And usually fire signs attract fire signs. So even if the sun sign of the person you're focused on is not fire, there could well be fire in their natal chart. So this is coming up as the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, it feels to me, who's not been entirely honest or open with you about a situation. It feels as though you've had communication or news or information. If not from him direct, that he's kind of tripped himself up and given away too much information, which is meant to be, things come out in the open for a reason, or someone else has dobbed him in. So either way, he's not very pleased about this. He's quite angry. There's a heavy frown here. It's almost like his eyes are sort of smiling, but there's a little bit of the look on his face is he's really angry and kind of, not revenge, I don't think revenge, but towards you. But if someone has dobbed him in or interfered in a situation with you, I'd say he's quite annoyed about it. But the other energy of the King of Wands is that he likes to come and go as he pleases. He's a very independent energy. Difficult to pin down. When you see him, you're never quite sure when you're going to see him again. A lot of the time, this person, because of this lack of commitment, can have a kind of player energy about them. That they hedge their bets, that they don't open their hearts, they don't want to get hurt, they don't want to get too involved, and they're happy to keep things at arm's length. But that behaviour is forcing you to make a change that you wouldn't have otherwise chosen, and feeling quite angry about it, quite upset about it as well. Okay, so the next week ahead of you, well, you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is an uprush of energy, sparks, excitement. There's definitely an important communication. Either you are saying something important to this person, or you're getting important communication coming in from them. Yeah. It does kind of feel to me, though, that I just get this sense that this is communication from another direction, from someone new. So you could find yourself starting up some new magnetic, interesting connection with somebody. And the reason I say that is that the energy underneath this is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is, the Five of Swords would indicate that you're trapped and stuck in an emotional situation with this person. But the Six of Swords is telling me, because of this forced change not of your choosing and you feeling really let down, you've moved on. Your head's in another direction. You're thinking about somebody else. You're like, yeah, bye. See you later. So this is the energy of others around you and how they affect you. This person's actions has been so deeply wounding for you, that it's kind of like your attitude is no way back. No way back. You were in two minds recently as to whether you could put down roots with this person or not. But, suddenly there's been this change of direction in your attention. You're moving on. And there's a new beginning here. So really interesting. So those of you who are maybe doing internet dating at the moment, or meeting people through social media, you are going to really spark with somebody. There's going to be someone, I just get this sense, someone really important coming into your life. Okay, now these two cards here are background information. These are events leading up to where you are now. So the Four of Swords and the Prince of Cups. So these are energies building up to where you are now. The Four of Swords is a sense of taking a break. You and another person stepping back from a relationship, a need for space or freedom, either on one side or both. And I want to say that I feel there's been a break for a few months. You may have met up to talk things through, or hoped to meet up to talk things through. And although there were differences of opinion and problems, if you did meet up, I get the sense that you would have made a bit of progress here, that there was an opportunity to move forward. Even if you communicated from a distance within the last few months, it felt as though there was an opportunity there. It wasn't a final solution to problems, but it felt like an opportunity. And then you got the Prince of Cups. Now, my interpretation of this, because there's been time apart, because there's been a break, the Prince of Cups is kind of really half-heartedly, there's not even a complete offer of love here. This is somebody who's not really sure how he feels or what he wants. You see the snake climbing up, and the light is that, instead of the love glowing out of the cup, which is genuine feelings and emotions, the snake climbing up is almost like, what's in it for me? If there's nothing in it for him, then he's not sure whether he wants it. So I'd say he's sitting on the fence, not sure how he feels or what he wants, and that's recent energy. And because of that, he might not have actually done anything. But the Prince of Cups, he's got Scorpio on his arm. He's a passionate person with a sting in his tail. And if this is the same person, which I think it is, so someone that's been sitting on the fence, not sure how they felt, not sure what they wanted, let you down really badly, forced change, yeah, of course, it's brought out the fire in them. It's made them angry that, all right, they didn't know whether they wanted you or not, but they felt they had the choice. Now they got no choice. So, inner feelings, hopes and wishes. You've got the Hanged Man. You are letting go. This is inner growth, spiritual growth, recognizing when we need to make sacrifices, either for our own good or for the good of others around us. This situation's been beyond your control for a long time. I feel you've been waiting for something to change, something to happen. And I just get this sense, because of this real shift and change in your consciousness, you are no longer waiting. You've learned, you've grown. You're now letting it go. And actually, do you know what, Sagittarius, once you take off, it's like a rucksack with rocks in it, and those rocks are all the negative emotions and feelings, the weight of a painful situation that you've been kind of carrying with you for a long time. it just feels to me that, you know, the rucksack's gone, it's fallen off your back, you're kind of, you know, you're zen, you're chilled, letting it go. So inner growth and spiritual growth for you. You sat down, you talked things through, you made a bit of progress, but this person just did not come through. And here you are, Sagittarius, the Queen of Pentacles is very much you, grounded. It's when you are clear about what your goals and aims are. I mean, this is a love reading, but you're very choosy. It's not very often you meet somebody that you feel is someone you would want to allow into your life. And when you do, because you're so choosy and because it doesn't happen very often, I feel you work too hard at it. And I think this was the issue here. He wasn't sure how he felt or what he wanted because the challenge had gone out of the connection. You maybe worked a bit too hard at it because you didn't want this to slip through your fingers. But actually, you know, what you've learned from this whole situation is you are worth having a person in your life that works at a relationship, isn't sure how they feel, lukewarm, not sure. You want red hot, passionate, definite. And this is what I feel you've learned from this connection. This is a very positive lesson to learn. And, you know, I say often in my readings, nothing in our lives happens by chance. When we meet a person, it's because the soul of that person and your soul has agreed before you incarnate that you will learn a valuable lesson from each other. So, however painful and however hurtful this has been, from your higher self, thank their soul and spirit. They've played their part. You've learnt and you're now stronger. You're determined. You know, you're already successful. You're hardworking. You know, you can be just as successful in love and relationships. So this is really good. So, as I say, major turning point, new love coming into your life. Now, what I'm going to do is give you a bit more information about the next 7 days in order of events. Oh, cards are jumping out. Okay. All right. Well, this is confirmation. Okay. So, I said to you that in the near future, the next week or two ahead of you, you've got this uprush of energy and this new beginning, communication moving forward. But, you know, the first couple of days, like today and tomorrow, maybe you're still dealing with the fact, you know this is over. When the death card comes up in a reading, it's not only about a door closing, it's about that door locking and that door, you know, basically not being able to reopen because the key's been thrown. You can't go back through that door. And that treachery, that energy in the past reading of being let down, forced change is not of your choosing. You had no choice. And actually the major arcana equivalent energy of the Ten of Swords is the Tower. So, you know, there are some things that come to light, can be a shock and can be in a scandal. Whatever you thought you had or thought you were going to have with this person has now absolutely crumbled to the floor. So, in a way, it is something you can get over really quickly because whatever love and feeling you have for this person, they destroyed it by these actions. So, closing a door, rebirth. The Tower is actually, although it can be shocking revelations, major changes in our lives, security as we've known it, kind of tumbling down around our ears, I look at this as liberation. You have been living in a situation which may have been right in the past but no longer serves you. It's no longer positive in your life. So this is transformation and change, liberation. Let the dust settle. In the next few days Wait for the dust to settle before you make any decisions or choices about where you're heading. But it is a positive thing. There are going to be feelings and emotions that you're finding hard to handle. You know, Sagittarius, the Princess of Wands resonates. This is you, fire sign. Feelings and emotions that are hard to handle. And I did say, you know, most Sagittarians that I know, they can be very, very optimistic, really positive, or very, very pessimistic. Okay? And I did say at the start of the reading, there's a lot of positive energy. There's a lot of positive things going on in your life, even though relationships don't seem to be going exactly the way you think they should. But as I say, this is liberation. So feelings and emotions that are hard to handle. My advice to you, scream, shout, cry, hit pillow. Let your anger out in a safe way. Anger held in causes depression, drags you down. So let your feelings out. You may feel a bit of a prat whilst you're hitting a pillow, but when you, and it can be whoever the person you're thinking of that's hurt you, but once you've release that energy, it's gone. It's out of you. You're not harbouring it. You're not a victim. You're a survivor. Okay. So 8 of Wands. So survivor. So you may have fallen off a very big horse. You might have hurt your ego, bumped yourself, have a few bruises, but you are getting back on. The 8 of Wands is writing letters, phone calls, text messages, emails, communication. You are going to be making arrangements. There are new people, places, faces, new experiences. And within the next 8 weeks, love is coming into your life, Sagittarius. This is really exciting. So I don't think you're not even looking backwards about this situation. You know, in 4 days, you are thinking of your future. Oh, they both wanted to come out. Thinking of your future, moving on. Now, in the other reading, you had the 6 of Swords, which I said, major turning point, clarity about the future. I said, with this card, you're no longer trapped and stuck in a bleak situation with this person. This revelation has freed you. And your attention, your thoughts, your energies are with somebody else. And you're healed already. I mean, this is amazingly quickly and really positive. It's like you're shrugging the whole situation off. And look at this. Here he is again. This angry man who doesn't like the fact that he can't have what he wants. You know, they don't want you when they can have you, but when they can't have you, they want you. So, you know, as I say, you've moved on and he's going to be knocking on the door of your world, whether that is trying to contact you, trying to find out through friends what you're up to. But yeah, as I say, you're going to be hearing from this person and he's going to be trying to manipulate or get round you, get his own way. So one more card, one more. Right, there you go. You have absolute clarity. The sun's in Libra at the moment, and with the sun in Libra, Libra's an air sign. It's mental activity, it's communication skills. You may find you just are able to find the right words and say the right thing, not only to cut someone down to size with very few words, but just blindingly clear with them. So, you know, he may be coming in thinking he's the king, he's in charge, he's in control. Well, hey ho, that's just his ego speaking. But you know, the Princess of Swords is you, and you're being direct. You're telling him as it is. Look at how tough your face is. You're saying, you know, no way, no way. Don't think you can get back round me. So you're just spelling it out for this person that you've got the clarity, you've got the proof, there's no way back, and he's going to start recognising that. So just a couple more cards, 2 more cards from... Ooh, I'm chucking them everywhere. Sorry about this, Sagittarius. A couple more cards just for an additional message. Sagittarius. Love life, Sagittarius. No, it's too many. Right. Love life, Sagittarius. Okay, so you've got 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is saying stand your ground. You give in 1 inch with this man and he'll take a mile. So, stand your ground. Isolate all the problems, the obstacles, deal with things one at a time, and you will overcome this. Yeah, do not give in an inch. If you need to, sometimes we need to remember all the bad things that somebody has done, because, you know, 9 times out of 10 when there's a romantic connection, we remember all the wonderful things, all the good things, and we kind of almost pine for that to come back again. Get an A4 piece of paper, make a list of everything he's done to hurt you, everything, and stick it up somewhere where you read it every day, several times a day. Because if you don't remind yourself of the bad stuff, you will be back there again. Okay, so you got the 3 of Swords. You know, yeah, all right, the card does look dark. And basically, in the same energy and week that you've got the Death card, I mean, as I said before, this connection, the feelings, is gone. This person's gone. They're dead to you. And it's so cut and dry. It's over. You are not going back there ever again, and you've learnt so much. And as I say, this person may learn a lot from their mistakes and what they did and the reason that they can't have what they want now. And we're all learning. So, the message is, you know, you will get love and support from people around you, be it family, be it friends. They will encourage you to stand up for yourself and not put up with it. But yes, you know, you could even find yourself having a bit of a ceremony with friends. You know, when you've got an item of this person's clothing, you think, right, let's get out in the garden and burn it. Pictures, burn them. You know, go through a process of deleting all the photographs that you've got together. But yes, you will bury or burn or end or clear this energy this week, which is amazing. Okay, Sagittarius, just for some spiritual guidance, I am going to just get a card from, oh, my head's gone, Zodiac Angel cards, just for spiritual guidance for the week ahead, and any messages from the angels and spirit as to how they can help and support you through this. Okay, Leo energy. So with Leo energy, the soul lesson is love. And so if you see that at the centre of this angel there is a flame, and if you imagine love coming from the heart, if you could see love coming from your heart chakra, it would be like a flame of white light. And you know, most people, when you love really deeply, you feel that love like an express train coming from your heart center. That love connects to the other person's heart and they feel the love as well, and it is powerful. So once you have felt that kind of love, genuine, real love in your heart chakra, you will never need to ask if someone loves you again, because you will know with confidence you feel love. When someone loves you and you love them, you feel the love connection. So your soul lesson is to learn to love and receive love, and just wait for that express train of just energy pouring out of your heart to a person and feeling that energy coming back to you. So I'm going to read the affirmation and the message on the back. So without love, power is destructive and self-consuming. Now this is really interesting, because if you do cross-watch and you have a look at the Leo video for love and relationships this week, if if the other person is a Leo, or if you have Leo in your natal chart strongly, then this was the message that of a destructive relationship for Leo, and needing to open the heart and love. So I'll read it again. Without love, power is destructive and self-consuming. The fires of power and the longing for power consume the soul. The warmth of love gives life. It is not enough to say, I love. Love must be your innermost and spontaneous response towards every soul you encounter. Know that your sister brother is struggling towards the light, even as you are. Try to translate this idea into daily life. Never fail to be loving in your dealings with your sister brother. Basically, this is with everyone you meet. You receive blessings and love in your life, abundance, happiness, whatever you wish for, in the same measure that you give it. Give love, give positive energy to everybody you meet, and you will receive. Whenever you think of acts of kindness, act on them. I love wisely, with warmth and thoughtfulness for all. So let this person go. Let it go completely. Let it go with love in your heart, no resentment. And as I say, I see you offloading that backpack of negative energy that you may have been holding on to. So that is a really lovely message for you. Hope you've enjoyed the reading, Sagittarius. Of course, if you do want to watch the other videos, if you've got your ascendant sign or your Venus or in other signs, please have a look at them, because the messages can be deeper, that it can give you more information about the same situation and more guidance. Okay, of course, if you've enjoyed the reading, please subscribe, press the notification button, and it'll let you know when I next upload a video to YouTube. And please like and share, as I'm really new to YouTube. There's probably not many people watching the videos yet, but I'm hoping that this will reach far and wide and help so many people. So I will speak to you soon, Sagittarius, and lots of love and positive energy for the week ahead. God bless. Bye bye.